WSIL, you're watching News 3 This Morning with Evie Allen, Dave Davis, and meteorologist Nick Hausen. We've got you covered.
Well, good Friday morning. Yesterday, a cool and blustery day, but south winds already overnight kicking in and keeping temperatures up through a good part of the overnight hours. Quiet start right now, checking in Carbondale, and we've got temperatures back into the 50s in most areas and even a few spots in the low 60s this morning. So it's not too bad of a start out there. And again, at least it is dry. We've got a couple clouds moving in from the west, but still should see quite a bit of sunshine today. Today, a much warmer day. Yesterday, temperatures cooler than average for this time of year. Today we're going to go on the other side of that average line though and jump back into the upper 70s, likely even seeing a few lower 80s in a few spots, and that's going to help fuel some storms by tonight as another storm system is set to move out of the plains and back up into the upper Midwest as we get on the backside of that though on Saturday. So we're going to go through this little roller coaster. Cool yesterday, warm today, cool again tomorrow. Saturday likely a breezy day, maybe still some lingering showers, especially through the morning hours. Now by Sunday, I think the rain is out of here. Temperatures once again going to bounce back up on the wake of that storm system, likely at least jumping back into the 70s. Again this morning tracking just a couple clouds. We are dry, no rain expected here through the morning hours, but a couple clouds right now moving through parts of southern Illinois and southeast Missouri. Still mostly clear skies though to the south there into western Kentucky, and temperature down to about 50 in Mount Vernon, still 56 though at this hour in Marion, 60 currently in Paducah, 59 into Sykeston and Poplar Bluff right now at 49. So not too bad for this time of year. We've seen a cold front of course move through, but we are tracking a warm front now to our south. That's going to be lifting to the north. We're already seeing those south winds kick in this morning. Notice this morning still some showers out across northeast Missouri and western Illinois. Those are moving away from us. We need to keep an eye on the storm system though that is moving through the plains. So this thing is going to track to the east and then start to turn back towards the north and east here over the next 24 hours and eventually drag that next cold front through, likely as we move through the day on Saturday. But as the warm front lifts to the north this afternoon, it's going to set the stage for a very warm afternoon. High temperatures, upper 70s and likely some low 80s. Today winds will be out of the south and a bit breezy this afternoon, but a beautiful day is then going to transition into somewhat of a stormy night ahead for us. By 4 p.m. some of these showers and storms already developing out across parts of southern Missouri, northeastern Arkansas, and then lifting to the north and east. And I can't rule out an isolated storm or two farther to the east into southern Illinois, but the better chances will be into parts of southeast Missouri. Plenty of heat today, lots of instability, which means that some of these storms likely are going to be on the strong side. Large hail, the primary concern with some of these stronger storms, and some gusty winds as well. Notice they stick around through the evening hours, kind of rotating on through, and then as we make our way into the overnight, still some more showers and storms. So kind of a stormy night ahead for us here Friday night into an early Saturday morning. Now by Saturday morning, most of the heavier rain exiting to the east, some cooler air spilling in, and I can't rule out some more showers rotating through on the backside of this thing late Saturday afternoon, but I still think we're going to see quite a bit of dry time on Saturday. I don't think Saturday by any means is a complete washout. As we look ahead to Sunday, that system finally starts to exit. So as far as some of the storm timing, later on tonight, think late afternoon, early evening across parts of southeast Missouri. It is going to be more towards sunset or so into southern Illinois, especially southwest Illinois, say Mount Vernon to West Frankfort, Carbondale, Marion, and then farther to the east, Harrisburg, McLeansboro, Shawneetown. It is going to be later into the night when some of these storms arrive. Right now, Storm Prediction Center has much of our area in a level 1. Notice though some of the stronger storms where they initially developed there in a level 2, Carter, parts of Ripley counties as well in that, but hail will be one of the primary concerns with any storms that develop. I think the tornado threat tonight is very low, but there is some concern for some large hail and possibly some localized flooding. These storms really could put down some pretty heavy rainfall. And notice it may come in pockets, so some areas may pick up a half an inch of rain late tonight into Saturday morning. Others could pick up more than an inch of rain. So wherever those storms do develop tonight, we could see some very heavy rain. Still some lingering showers through the day on Saturday. Rain gets out of here on Sunday. A couple more showers though into our forecast for Monday, and then some cooler air moves in towards next week. We go from afternoon high today of around 80 to afternoon highs once again back into the low 60s, morning temps into the low 40s through the middle of next week and staying there at least through the end of next week and possibly into the following weekend. At least there's some dry weather out there towards the middle of next week.
You know, I've been wearing a jacket to work and then taking it off.
You know, it
to
gets
go
so
home.
tough this time of year, and I tell people that you wear your short sleeves underneath your jacket. You really just don't know what to wear. I mean, yesterday I had the jacket on all day.
Yeah.
You know, today you're going to be right back to shorts and T-shirts.
I saw a gentleman walking yesterday. He had on pants with a pair of shorts over them, so I think he was preparing for it as well.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff.